Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video for Destiny Child, and we have the launch of the all-new narrative dungeon, A Dog's Purpose, for the idol version of Neptune. So we have more idols incoming. This is the second batch, I believe the final batch, and the two units available this time around are Neptune and Venus. So Neptune is actually available in the narrative collection. Just by doing the narrative dungeon and by completing the collection and map rewards, you will eventually get a free copy of her. However, Venus has to be summoned, and not only that, both Venus and Neptune are going to be boost childs for the narrative dungeon. So we're going to go in for Venus just so we can complete the collection. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we're not going to have to burn too much together. As usual, it does feature the 15 multiple limit or sparking mileage. So, dazzling Venus. Let's hope that she has a little bit of mercy on us today, because I really don't want to spend too much on her. As far as like the idols are concerned, Venus isn't like my favorite, so my preference would certainly be to not go in too hard here. Alright, so we skip the first one. If we skip and it cuts to the actual animation of summoning, that does mean that we got a 5-star, and because Venus is the only 5-star on this banner, that means we will have gotten Venus. So there's Morgana. We're gonna alternate between skipping and going through. We skipped the first one and it was nothing, and this one is so far some pretty 3-stars, but nothing really worth keeping. Okay, can we at least get a glimmer of hope with the 4-star animation? Actually, lots of really pretty 3-stars. Usually we get a whole lot of just like fodder, like these walking tanks and stuff like that, but okay, alright, Pomona. So we are getting a 4-star here. And we're going to always end it off with at least a 4 or 5-star on the last one, and that is going to be a 4-star Gungnir. Okay. Next multi. Next multi, please. Let's complete our idol collection. Idols are oh, there we go. I skipped, and here we get her. Nice. I was about to say, idols are supposed to spread joy and love throughout the world, so please don't hurt me. And here we are. She did show up. We didn't get a 2-in-1 or anything like that, but that's okay. We are getting the Dazzling Venus, which means, of course, we are going to be able to complete the entire set, which is great. Will you show Venus your love and support? Let's get this show on the road. Very, very nice. So after a heck of a lot of grinding and a little bit of RNG, we finally got Sparkling Neptune, the idol version of Neptune, from the narrative dungeon for free. We hope this song will give you strength. So her profile says, Neptune wants to make her group's new song showcase successful for their producer Maestro, who collapsed from exhaustion. Unfortunately, nothing is ready except for the schedule. Neptune wants Venus to write a new song for them, as she's a skilled songwriter. However, she keeps running away. Without her help, there will be no new song to showcase. Bound and determined, Neptune sets out to find Venus. The doggo is on the hunt. So I actually really like this version of Neptune, or at least her design. I think it's really elegant. Very, very cutesy with the idol variation. You can see the cute flappy dog ears that she has. And in the course of her animation, I love how her eyes kind of glint. And it adds a nice little depth and personality to the skin. But I will say, I think that she has more animations, because in the narrative dungeon, like she's like dancing and singing in the back. So I don't know where those animations go. Maybe they're in the... Maybe they're a part of the drive skill preview. Let's take a look at her drive skill. Shining Stage. Okay, there's her silhouette. Maybe it's part of her silhouette. I don't know. But of course it has the snowflake symbol and motif. Actually, yeah, hold on. Yeah, no, I wasn't going crazy. Look, she's like singing and dancing in the back here. Like, where's that animation? Why isn't that animation part of her like tap animation? I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? It's not part of our idle animation, I don't think. Well, let's go back. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know. It's not part of our idle animation. I don't know why they go to the length of creating this really cute like song and dance animation and just tie it to the background of the narrative dungeon. That feels kind of sad. Like a little... It's kind of sad. Well, anyway, we can take a look at Neptune's skills here. So she is a water defender. So her tap is going to be 70% chance to nullify disabled debuffs for one ally for 8 seconds. Yeah, Her slide skill is grants Taunt and Ice Shield. So 90% chance to activate Taunt, 40% an attacker's skill gauge charge, speed minus 20% for 8 seconds when attacked, to self for 12 seconds. In PvP, 70% chance to nullify disable debuffs for 3 water allies for 14 seconds. And I guess that's okay. Shining Stage grants Ice Shield and for 3 water type allies for 16 seconds. In PvP, 100% chance to nullify disable debuffs for 5 water type attackers. And leader buff defense plus 15% for water type allies. Yeah, it could see its uses for sure, but a little niche maybe. Not quite as universal. And here we have Venus pointing to the heavens. Dazzling Venus, will you show Venus your love and support? Let's get this show on the road. Venus feels sorry that Maestro wore himself out, but doesn't think it's a big deal and is being extra lazy. She even secretly hopes that her group's new song showcase will be canceled, so she can have more time to lie around. What a lazy cat. It seems Neptune is determined to not let that happen. She constantly pesters her about writing a new song for their group. To avoid her, Venus wanders around looking for places to hide from Neptune. What a captivating tale. So here's Neptune. I like the braided, or the long braids that kind of extend from her. Very cute. I really like how the ribbon horns that she has kind of pulse with the animation. It's pretty cute. She's obviously got that mic pulled up to her so she can sing us a song. Has a cute little wink and a little point. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Let's take a look at her drive skill preview. Brilliant Star. I feel like it's going to be in line, of course, with all the other idols. And there she is. Nice. So she is going to be a wood supporter. We can take a quick look at her skills here. Skill gauge, charge amount plus 40% for 3 wood type allies for 16 seconds. 70% chance to grant Time Twist. Remove all targets' time-based debuffs. Skill gauge, charge speed 40%. Oh, wow. That seems pretty good. In PvP, 70% chance to nullify DOT debuffs for 3 wood allies for 14 seconds. So if you have a wood-based team or you're up against a water-type challenge, this seems pretty darn good for the slide skill. The tap is just 70% chance to ignore reflect for 1 ally. Yeah, it's whatever. I guess pretty situational. Brilliant Star, grant hits 3 enemies, Time Twist, which is interesting, and then 3 wood allies for 20 seconds. In PvP, skill cooldown minus 2 seconds for 3 wood type allies for up to 20 seconds. Leader buff, skill gauge, charge, amount plus 15% for wood type allies. In PvP, 10% added. I see. So she is going to be, both of them do seem to be a little bit more centered on PvP in general. Alright, so since it is an idol group themed team, I figured I'd slap them all together on a team and group so they can perform together. Obviously, they don't actually synergize because they're all different types, so they're not really intended to be worked together, except for, yeah, like some of them pair well together, but beyond that, they're not really the best pairs, but it's fine. But that's going to wrap it up for the Planet Party event and A Dog's Purpose, the narrative dungeon, which I think is going to be really the end of the Planet Party sequence of things. But let me know in the comments below if you opted to summon for Venus. Hopefully you got all of the copies that you were looking for. Let me know how you did in the comments below. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We thank you all so much for watching and for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. Certainly hoping you're all staying safe, healthy, secure, and united out there, and wishing the very, very best for you, your family, and your friends. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.